Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another magical moon message. This is the Peace Dealer, and this magical moon message is for the moon in Gemini. I want to congratulate you for making it this far. Whether this is Jumanji or Hunger Games or all of them combined, just know moving forward, you're gonna level up and in a super hard and intense way. If your leveling up experience so far has been very, 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 very difficult, very, very, very hard, very, 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 very nerve-wracking and uncomfortable, well, moving forward, you're going to see it literally flip, and it's going to be more enjoyable. It's going to be fun. Doing this spiritual work is tough work. I've done a whole bunch and I still haven't done enough, in my opinion. I still feel I can do so much more. And thankfully, we have our whole lifetimes to do that work. But honoring the double mutable nature, mutable Sag, mutable Gemini, this is a flip. In fact, I'm going to just call this the flip. Or I'm gonna call this video flipping the switch. I just flipped the switch. Flip, 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 flip. My bad. Okay, so yeah, this is a flip. Moving forward, you're gonna see a lot flip. But what's really flipping is the enlightenment of the true nature of your ascended being. Sagittarians are ascended beings. Geminis are enlightened beings. Okay? Virgos are masters. Pisces is after Sag. Pisces is an ascended master. So be very mindful that many of you are coming into receptive enlightenment. You're receiving truth about how to adjust your vision. Soon the moon will go into Virgo and you will gain details about how to further facilitate this ascension cycle, and also, evidence and proof of everything that you've been experiencing to align you in truth and the freedom that, the truth sets you. So when I say everything is going to flip, really take today to thank the universe. Thank the people who've been on your path. You're really going to see moving forward nothing get easier. But it's very important for you to embrace. There's a facet of this where you can come into the rewards. Mind you, we're completing a cycle. So the rewards you're gaining are because of the work that you've done leading up to here, especially, way before Aries season, but let's use Aries season as a base. So for those who did the soul work, for those who confronted their shadow, for those who, went to their darkness and felt that uncomfort, everything's flipping and it's going to be so much more enjoyable. It's going to be so much more fun. For the people who didn't do the soul work and experienced joy and fun in the light and context of living falsely and not true to themselves, this energy is going to flip, and guess what they're going to have to deal with? Their shadow. But because they didn't deal with it before, now they're going to have to deal with everything that was suppressed. Now they're going to have to deal with so much that they may not have been prepared to deal with. And you're going to see a lot more manic depressiveness moving forward, as certain people are forced to accept a reality that they spent near their whole lives denying. You did not deny that. You had the opportunity to deny it like they did. It wasn't any more easy for you to accept, and you made the decision to deal with it. You're going to be blessed. Congratulations. And so, be very mindful of synchronicities that you've experienced during this Moon and Gemini transit to remind you, based on actions you've taken with Mars and Aries, that you got it like that. You're magical, you're valuable, you're powerful. And moving forward, any synchronicities that you've received to allude into the nature of who you are, the true nature of your ascended God level being, you must trust it. You must believe it. You're going to gain more insight to this, but you did this transit right if you had experiences that happened which alluded to this. And one more thing I have to say is, it's gonna get fun out here if you did the work, if you confronted your shadow, okay? and it's not something you just do for a day. It's something you continue to do. Those of you who've been fighting the good fight, standing up for the truth, the integrity that aligns with living true to your character, fending off forces that wish to demean you, you're getting ready to clap back on those forces. It's very, very important that you accept the truths that come, whether they're comfortable for you or not. The whole notion of receiving fun and excitement is not a good or bad thing. You receiving difficulty and hard times is not a good or bad thing. So it's just important to know that it's a thing. And specifically, from now till also the full moon that we're going to have in Virgo, these are two flipping switch flips. The first flip switch is a conceptual flip switch where you're gaining perception to remind you it's all good. It's all good. It's not, but it's all good, if that makes sense. Like, what's happening isn't the best, but it's all good. And then the next full moon is where we see this flipped in reality objectively. Okay, so you really owe it to yourselves to, take stock on how much you've grown, how much you've evolved, and moving forward, despite how challenging it gets, really just enjoy this. Despite whoever may be coming for you, despite whoever might be trying you, don't forget you're not alone. And moving forward, the relationship with your spirit team and how you incorporate with this Neptune square the existence of metaphysical beings that vibrate beyond our ability to perceive them with our eyes and hear them with our ears, you're going to really be establishing more their role in your life and your role in theirs existence. But other than that, the North Nodal transit of the moon is culminating to reveal a sacred truth that you're destined to experience. So I hope you're enjoying this transit so far. Everything that you come into this moon transit will lead into Cancer, where you contemplate those feelings and prepare to transform your perception based on what you experienced yesterday, today, and leading into tomorrow. The truth is a double-edged sword, and the truth will set you free. So as you visualize and gain visions of where you're taking your life, remember that first, before anything, you are true. And if you keep to that, there's nothing that you can't do. Huge emphasis on the synchronicities you've experienced so far that lets you know you got it like that. Trust that, because you don't have all the details yet, but you can go off on this, and you can go off on faith and take actions based on that. Today is all about seeing the truth of who you are, and subsequently everything else. So there's a few miracles that will occur, at least for those who walk in integrity. Those same miracles might seem like devastating news to other people, but outside of that, y'all stay blessed as always, and until next time.